What's up, people? The night is here. Autopilot listening party. This is what we doing. This is what we are doing, Noah. Yeah, so tonight I'm going to play you guys the album. And you get to hear it here first before it's released on Tuesday next week. What up, Corbin? But yeah, man, it's been a long time coming to this day. And I'm super excited to share this album with you guys. Oh, Chad, you made it. Yeah, so we're going to listen to the album. I'm going to talk about it. Feel free to hit me with some questions in the comments. And yeah, we're going to listen to the album. And, you know, I'm going to talk to you about some songs. I'm going to sip me a little whiskey. My wife hooked me up as a celebratory gift for this. So I'm going to be sipping, listening to the record. You know, I hope you guys like it, man. Like, I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. And yeah, so like I said, and we also got the world premiere that you get to see here first of the Depth video shot by my man Blueprint. And yeah, that also drops on Tuesday, but the Beats and B-Sides crew get to see it first. You know what I'm saying? You always get to see everything first, hear everything first, you know? So, yeah, man, I don't really have a lot to say. I just want to thank everybody that's been on this journey with me. If you've checked out the Journey to Autopilot series, you know, it's been a long time leading up to this. A lot of work has gone into this record. A lot of money has gone into this record, and a lot of passion has gone into this record. And with it being my first self-produced album, you know, I really wanted it to be something special, and I believe that it is. So I really want you guys to, you know, I really hope that you guys dig it. I've gotten great feedback on the songs that have been released so far, and you know, I'm really glad, you know, that you guys are digging what I put out so far. So yeah. Oh, I owe you a drink, Chad. All right, I got you, man. Red wine over here for Gareth. All right, man. So but yeah, you know, we about to get into it. I say howdy back, but I can't pronounce your name. You got a lot of numbers in there. But yeah, man, it's been a long time coming, and I'm really excited. And I know y'all probably tired of hearing me talk. So I'm gonna be in front of y'all for, you know, as long as it takes, probably about an hour or so. And we're gonna go through this album, and yeah, man, see what y'all think, man. See what the Beats and B-Sides crew think. You know, y'all the ones. So y'all get it. Let's go. All right. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump into it. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited as well. And yeah, here we go.
It's not necessary for the audience to know every detail. It's actually more helpful to create an object that for everybody has meaning.
But the things I create are not the things. They are the time that the people at the show spend in the company of the things. So it's time that you're making, really, time perceived by an audience. The objects themselves are not what you think they are.
This is the Autopilot.
If you were to keep the things I make and put them in an art gallery, they wouldn't be
live stream listening party.
They were designed to behave. They can only do that in time.
What up, David? I'm not gonna talk during the songs. I'm gonna mute my mic. But hit me with some questions. A fallen angel with a broken wing and dented halo, sinning with good intentions, aroma permeates the breeze. Sniff the potpourri, rebel in a basket case, devil in his new stress, sipping on a flask of faith. Often off in the cut, lost in the ticks of time that crossed his mind, but didn't look both ways. The haze was still while the roadkill behaved, for the craved attention paid so the grave would listen. Avoiding vixens, insisting the mission cave or stall. Notice the focus, hope he evades the fall. Clawing his way to the doctrine's top and watching the slave slap happy, no options, just do what they say. Don't ruffle any feathers to shuffle the deck. On a climb to find his mind, but hadn't lost it yet. Don't neglect the false prophets, opening eyes to lies so the ones denied can profit. It's all in your hands if you understand the longing to exist on a plane where you embody your gift. It's like this. He just wanted to be happy. He just wanted to succeed. While the underlings were laughing, he gathered the things that he needed to conquer the climb, in hopes to find peace. Though his eyes were heavy, in the back of his mind he heard dividends remembered in the fall of the masquerade. Sitting in the kitchen with a glass of his past mistakes, bonded with banter light, tangled in kite strings, waiting to catch flight. But it might sting from the discipline the night brings. Might sing songs to validate each wrong, to calculate the breathing of the wind to the nearest tenth. Forgot to carry the one. Sentences resulted as he carried the sun on his tongue. Burning needed bridges, visits by appointment only. Listened to the whispers but insisted that he wasn't lonely. So he rode the wave prepared for the crash. Smiled every day but scared to laugh. Do what they say, but don't ruffle any feathers or shuffle the deck. On a climb to find his mind, but hadn't lost it yet. Regret is an open wound, pending a bending spoon. The conqueror born, a conqueror is groomed. And understand the longing to exist on a plane where you embody your gift. It's like this. He just wanted to be happy. He just wanted to succeed. While the underlings were laughing, he gathered the things that he needed to conquer the climb, in hopes to find peace. Though his eyes were heavy, in the back of his mind he heard. Yeah. This is the title track, Autopilot. Sometimes you gotta keep plugging away, you know? Cause no matter what, the sun will always shine, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no matter what, we gon' shine. No matter what, we gon' shine. Yeah. No matter what, we gon' shine. No matter what, we gon' shine. Thanks, Jason. Sitting silently in the passenger seat, living is lucid, cruising on autopilot, dodging a steady diet of sex and violence. They try to feed us to desensitize us. Tired as Michelin, knowing the mission is pendulum swinging. Vocals are hypnotizing, stinging the bumble buzzing, stacking bundles for the bill collector coming. Humble aggression is vital for those that's destined. Trials and tribulations, sundials and constellations, shooting for Orion, hoping to hold a star in hand. Unlimited lashing of asteroid belts for discipline. We on some cosmic, ergonomic, ill, didactic action, packed cinematic chill. No matter what, we gon' shout. 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 Check. Yeah. He maxing on the summit with a maker's neat, puffing on the stove. How you making sure your fam can eat with nothing on the stove? See, this movement penetrates the atmosphere of your soul. Innovate and practice, don't imitate these actors, yo. I'm cool with being me. See potential in the seeds, planet blossom in the tulips when these tulips speak. Just burn some bridges to the rhythm if you're feeling the beat. For the religious, feel the spirit in your two left feet. I walk with a stride, smooth as the glide of a trombone slide. Dignified leader, demeanor calm. Mystified leeches sucking at life. I keep reaching to touch the sun. Touching topics to reach my sons, watching my example of shine. No matter what, we gon' shout. 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 Yeah. No matter what, we gon' shout. No matter what, we gon' shout. Right. No matter what, we gon' shout. No matter what, we gon' shout. All right, y'all, what do y'all think so far? You know, the first two songs down. You know, we getting into it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to take a pause, you know, and talk about those first two songs. The first song was called the first song was called Conquer the Climb, and it has an intro where it's talking about how, you know, it's actually a piece from a set director who does set design for all kind of concerts, and she's talking about how the fans or the people that come to watch the shows, how, you know, the power is in the interaction, is in the interaction of, you know, her pieces. And I believe that, you know, throughout my career, all of my pieces are more about how they interact with you as the audience, instead of, you know, just being pieces of art that you can hang in a gallery. So, and Conquer the Climb just kind of sets the album up, you know, just kind of letting you know where my mind is, and that, you know, I'm on a quest to, you know, conquer a lot of things that are ahead of me, and you know, conquer the things of this world that, you know, are trying to hold me back. And then the second song, Autopilot, title track, it's interesting because this was actually the first song that I recorded for this album, ironically, and it was the most difficult beat to make. There's no samples in there. That's all me playing, you know, and a lot of this album was created during the beginning of my production time, and you know, I was doing a lot of experimentation and learning how to create sounds that would sound dope and sounds that, you know, were still melodic, but, you know, give my own little weird twist on it. And, you know, the hook is no matter what, we gonna shine. You know what I mean? Like, in this world today, you know, this craziness, no matter what is going on, you can always shine. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go and, you know, go into the questions. We did have, let's see, I believe Mr. Wong, W-O-N-G. Mr. Wong had a question. I gotta find it here. Well, somebody asked, how did I get so sick with it? Just practice, man. Just practice. And how do I feel? He asked me, how do I feel finally showing it to the world, finally showing this album to the world? Man, I'm super excited, man. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of hard fucking work. And, you know, like, I've been preparing for this moment for, you know, about 5 years. And it's, you know, crazy how, you know, something dope like Beats and B-Sides have come out of this preparation. And, you know, I'm just excited for you guys to hear it again. You know, like, I'm really super excited for you guys to hear it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that was the only question that I saw in there. So we're gonna move on to the next joint. And the next joint, you guys checked out the video for it last week. But, you know, for those that weren't here last week and that may not have seen the video, you know, we gonna go to the video for Aphex Twin. That is actually the next song on the album as well. So yeah, let's get it. All right, here we go. Aphex Twin.
Hello, dear friends. It's so beautiful up here, dear friends. It's so clean. Yes, dear friends, there's no drunken drivers here. No broken glass. No air.
Circling cyclones outside my window pane, damaged baselines, bandaged from this candid campaign slogan. Take America's faith again. I wait and grin with Aphex Twin, Actium on repeat. Sleep can only frame implosions. Caution is often viewed as a skewed display of fear. Soon today you'll hear an array of excuses that lose a spout while watching the winners brave the winter's drought. Prosperous, the obstinance limits the amount of clout that they prepare to muster. Clusters of canvases clutter the gallery walls, littered with fictional diction, dictating a pixelated fallacy called impossible. Obstacles appear more immense when you're alone, but in their defense, the fence was placed there for your protection. Lessons are found in the tones of each of the parts of speech spoken, hoping to reach for the stars and be remembered for more than broken songs. Open to the option of the world singing along and watching the timeline we produce. There's a fine line between evidence and proof. Contemplating the relevance of truth, ovulating, impregnating the youth with intelligence to boost the future's greatness. I've been patient and practitioner, just waiting to lace you listeners with style, grace, and peace, running the race till each prisoner's released at least. This is the final call, a fall is in our midst. Catch the gist of what I'm tossing underhanded. This is just the tip of understanding, waiting in the wings flapping to lift the culture. With this gift I press till nothing's left for the vultures. We alter our vibrations based on the path we choose. At the fork in the road to tune, vengeance lays amazed and amused. Gone are the days of handshakes over coffee, cake, and milkshakes. Take advantage of the sun rays that manage to pierce the clouds. There's nothing more entrusting than extending a hand to a crowd that gathers in front of stage to witness while you think out loud. Take America's faith again. I wait and grin with Aphex Twin, Actium on repeat, flying. There's no coming down.
I'm high, all right, but not on false drugs. I'm high, all right, but but not on false drugs. I'm high, all right, but not on false drugs. I'm high on the real thing.
Yeah, Aphex Twin. All right, we're going to keep it moving. The next joint is called Canvas, and it features my homie Superstition and my man Blueprint. Hope y'all dig it. Thanks for that, Chad, man. I appreciate it. I think it's one of my best as well.
Illogic super imprint, we saw just as this battalion.
You have been on a journey, Gareth. I appreciate it. Yeah. Cleaning my brushes, prepping the canvas. Strategic approach, no rushing the stanzas. The masterpieces, the master relinquished prime potency, packed in consecutive releases. From unforeseen to man who thinks to lucid logic. Gifted mystic, prolific lyric locksmith. You're all out of options, I'm just hitting my stride. Diving into new disciplines, come along for the ride. Snapping photos, chopping samples, it's up a notch. Guiding my helm through the realm of the Renaissance. It's a hard drive to the gig, a bite of a sandwiches. Needed when I surf on lines, casting my web. Crashing whoever your bandwidth. Left them for dead, for disregarding the standards. Handed down from the mountaintop. I'm praying that these clowns will stop patty caking. The beat pounds like the sound of a smack from a cinder block. He pump faking, but I'm staying grounded. Pulling rabbits from habits, the crowd's left astounded. They want that old ill. They got lyrics, styles and whispers, awkward flow ill. But if you know ill, every record I try to grow ill. Progress is the measure way I show skill. Just know I'm cold still, below wind chill, frostbitten. Stop giving these rappers passes for soft writtens like
Illogic super imprint, we saw this as this battalion.
Cleaning my brushes, prepping the canvas. Thanks, Average Pit, that means a lot. Cleaning my brushes, prepping the canvas.
Don't lie to me, homie. Your life's below me. Your rhyme scheme and your crime scheme seem phony. Unlike these other guys whose rhymes seem boring, I'm constantly fresh like an IG story. My life seen glory and agony the same. You wanna be underground, that can be arranged. I'll put you 6 feet underground in a grave. Still in your gold grill and fake gold chains. The Undertaker, Storm Shadow, Thunder Maker. I'm old school, but I never did the rump shaker. Playing ball the only time I'm a pump faker. Skip college if you about to choose a dumb major. You could probably learn more from your boy verse. So don't waste that money, give it to your boy first. Just kidding, man. Study what you like, follow your passion, but make sure that you can pay your lights.
Cleaning my brushes, prepping the canvas. Cleaning my brushes, prepping the canvas.
With my emotions high, scribe faster than most can multiply.
Super kills this shit.
By 36 poster boys get posterized, pulverized. One punch of black in both of your eyes. Soldier for the resistance, exposed to a culture of lies. I feel focused, still in mic skills ferocious. Some of y'all make me wanna double my NyQuil dosage. Sometimes I question why I bother sharpening my talents. Why bother sparring the argument with bargain bin talent. Illogic super imprint, we sergeants of this battalion. We pump up the volume, no we don't pump Valium. The next time you toasting them, hoping your limousine flip. Your head nigga in charge, I'm pulling the guillotine switch. Despite of all the misquoted lyrics, I'm still a genius. And fuck anybody who thinks cause I moved, I seem switched. Conceptualize, electrifying with handwriting. These check writers on just neck biting vampires. Damn liars, don't touch a Bible and push your hands by it. Fakeness, the hatred within me burns like clan fires. Last I was told, the culture has been presumed dead. I watch them all fork over the dough just to be spoon fed. Watch your mouth, you don't compare to super. Most would rather try parachuting in a sea full of barracudas. Watch your mouth, you don't compare to super. And I stand behind these bars for life just like I'm Larry Hoover. Illogic super imprint. Illogic super imprint.
The blizzard's coming.
Illogic Illogic super imprint, we sergeants of this battalion.
Hell yeah. So that's Canvas, guys. I just wanted to get my brothers on the track, you know what I mean? Like-minded individuals, you know, that can spit heavy, you know what I mean? So the next song, the next 3 songs I'm actually gonna play back to back without interruption. What up, Christian? What up, Christian? But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it so far. Yeah, man, a lot of work went into this record, so I'm, you know, glad you guys are enjoying it, definitely. But the next joint is called Shrine to Ego, and the song after that is called Ascot, and the song after that is called Snooze, featuring my dude, Lucid Optics, who now goes by Just Joey, part of Lucid Logic. So we're going to keep it moving. And here we go, Shrine to Ego. Convoluted social dreamboat, broken to thread the needle, building on the backs of people, culture clash, banana evo. We make a shrine to ego, just trying to climb the ladder to what's defined as regal. Call for cure but fed placebo. I've been a lot of places, eyes have graced a lot of faces, different tracks for different races, hurdles and steeple chases. No concept of what your case is, but to grow you'll go through changes. No matter what your name is, broke or famous, all the same shit. Please don't be devoured in the darkest hour. Cowards cower, but the faithful will the power. Of course the rain will shower, but from puddles flowers bloom. Just watch what consume. Blast the music louder, feel the vibe and ride the wave. Embrace the flavor of today before your taste can sour. We gon' sprinkle just a touch of seasoning and pray for what the season brings to our hands. Love towers in our plans, amen. This joint is called Ascot. I got a video coming for this one too. So jazzy, just smooth. What up, Brian? Nothing I can't dream about. Deemed a monument to scenic routes. Here's a drought you can't refuse. Hope the tide will even out so you can stay afloat. Can't decide handheld or shoulder mount to limit the amount of camera shake. The footage of my vision needs to stabilize, and so I had to wait. To render in 4K takes a minute of 60 for the nifty resolution. Spiffy in evolution, revolution in HD. Justice in IMAX, keep that in a box. But if the chicken ain't cage free, he blows top. Something in the way the pen strokes the ego. Here's an ascot for the mascot of the emo. Last watch for the cash crop of the people. Dignity on the laptop looking evil. That's not a laugh stock for the regal. Lethal with the cash box, I see you. That horn is so pretty. Sky response, spin indigenous, and from this moment on, those who spawn the mediocre will provoke a calm that only means a storm is coming soon. A head-on collision of sun and moon. Around here, no pretending, just bending spoons. We swoon for the beat breaks, bottle lightning and thunder as a keepsake. The metronome is the sound that your knees make when your knees quake. I build and destroy with coffee sips and handshakes. From this date in history, we mandate that success is only achieved if you invest in self. No longer will the best be shelved, and the work that you put in will directly affect the dynamics of how we calculate wealth. There's health in radio silence. My vibe is Cape on Maceo. Try this standing vertical and suffer from vertigo. A steady pace, no moving slow. So now you know, back to the show. Yeah, let's keep it going with Snooze. been watching runaways be bastardized in summer days, while some are dazed and some confused. Some get paid to sing the blues. These sharks obey the breaking news, but a decent wage somehow eludes. So won't behave, won't show and prove. We're all enslaved to the album groove. How do we not notice these systems they put in place? We think we're moving, but unconsciously we're just running in place. There's a regression of voices that speak of the promised land and of the few that exist. We're not choosing to comprehend our man.
This is just an organized stampede around the track. We're only given enough time to focus on the laps, and almost every animal got focus in the back of thinking gaps. We most ain't supposed to think too much and don't even know what we lack. The blessing and the curse of minds lives in every penny got. Life is only worth the time if given every cent we got it. How could we blame you for snooze?
No blockhead on this one. Yeah, so that was Snooze. That was Snooze, you know? That's definitely a summer joint. I made that for the breakers, you know what I mean? And but if you listen to the lyrics, it's not as uplifting as, you know, the beat sounds, because I'm talking about some pretty serious stuff in my verse, and actually, you know, in the hook, we're talking about some serious things as well. It's just about how, you know, we in society are walking around with our eyes closed and walking around like we're asleep. You know, and it is one of those things like at some point we got to wake up. At some point we got to wake up, and we can't be mad at what we accept from the people that are so-called in charge. And we can't be mad with what we accept from society if we don't go out there and try to change it. So, you know, listen to the lyrics of those, but it's definitely, you know, one of those, it feels uplifting, definitely, you know, so I'm, you know, kind of pulling the bait and switch with that one, you know what I mean? But we're going to keep it moving. The next joint is called Out of This World. This song is has a double meaning. It's dedicated to my wife, but it's also about relationships within our communities, within just as human beings. And sometimes we got to leave, you know, this earth, you know, in a way, basically saying put the phones down, you know, and kind of enjoy, you know, love on the people that are important to you. And sometimes you just got to take them away from all the bullshit. You know what I mean? So here we go with Out of This World.
We live on another planet. Every orbit is the palette for another canvas. See, we're so out of this world. Out of this world. Come out to the clouds and find us. Just the fragrance of our stardust seeming to remind us that we're so out of this world. Out of this world. Let's blast off to outer space. Got extra rocket fuel and walking shoes on just in case. We never been the type to try to keep up with the race. Lives travel faster than truth, so we got our own pace. These black holes wanna suck us in, it's never been a surprise. We never been afraid, so we don't need a disguise. See, we up in the skies, they'll never bring us down to earth again. Say goodbye to all your family and friends, cause we out of this world. We live on another planet. Every orbit is the pilot for another canvas. See, we're so out of this world. Out of this world. Come out to the clouds and find us. Just the fragrance of our stardust seeming to remind us that we're so out of this world. Out of this world.
Sometime in the future, a spaceship from Earth will explore the far reaches of our galaxy. These pioneering spacefarers will be on the ultimate voyage. Theirs will be a journey into the extreme.
We've been moonwalking easy cause our stars align. Signal bouncing off of satellites in tune to freedom mind. The world is smaller than you think, that's in the grand scheme. A speck of dust in God's dream. Surfing universes, how we passing time. Exploring galaxies for hours. Meteor showers to keep it clean. See, I propose with Saturn's rings while we up in the skies. They'll never bring us down to earth again. Say goodbye to all your family and friends, cause we out of this world. We live on another planet. Every orbit is the pilot for another canvas. See, we're so out of this world. Out of this world. Come out to the clouds and find us. Just the fragrance of our stardust seeming to remind us that we're so out of this world. Out of this world. We live on another planet. Every orbit is the pilot for another canvas. See, we're so out of this world. Out of this world. Come out to the clouds and find us. Just the fragrance of our stardust seeming to remind us that we're so out of this world. Out of this world.
Yeah, so that's Out of This World. You know, we're gonna keep it moving. There was a question earlier. Ish had asked if what was the question? Oh yeah, about Aphex Twin. Sorry, I'm just seeing it. Yeah, the name Aphex Twin, the reason I named it that was because I actually was, you know, like in the song, it says, you know, listening to Aphex Twin Actium on repeat. Like that's what I was doing when those lyrics came to me. And I thought it would be a great homage to Aphex Twin to, you know, call that the name of the song, because that was really the inspiration for, you know, getting me in that space to write that joint. Chad said off the work that he's heard me sing on, this has to be one of the cooler vocal lines. Nice twist. Yeah, man, I tried to do something different. There's a lot of different styles on this album. If you know, as you can hear, and, you know, with me talking in Canvas, like the best part of me is the fact that I try to grow. The best part of me as an artist, and, you know, that you get to listen to, is listening to me grow and try different things and experiment and get better. So, you know, I've definitely been working on that, but we're going to keep it moving. Next we got Pickpocket, which was the first single off of the record. And, you know, this just some raw lyrics for you. You know what I mean? Five die lines so far. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, I've never been the type to close mouth, but I'm closed off, just pickpocketing time for ticks as it fades.
Ignoring the signs, even the ones that say don't walk, cause hip rocket designed for clips and grenades. A devout skeptic questions find me comfort, trying to stand out among these mannequins as a mannequin. Decoding doubts, message lessons, usher wonder. We frame behavior as Vader without understanding Anakin. A complex man holding on to the simple things, diligently dicing the indignant for the fun. The ladies see the smile and they crown him the dimple king, insisting I give him a little rhythm of the drum. Even the greats pontificate fate's a foregone conclusion, and it's obvious you're using excuses. The only time truth intimidates is when justice is translucent. But I'ma keep moving, cause I don't plan on losing.
Let me explain something.
Jason, you popping up everywhere. Now you on YouTube.
I don't fuck around.
But your flow sound useless. Outline the notions of this potion-wielding sorcerer, burrowing through traffic jams with battering rams and tonto blades. Defiant to tyrants of this obstinate alliance, trying to be unengaged through a bloviated masquerade. See, self-reliance has been dying cause of trends, but I've been hell-bent on documenting the madness for the masses. Berating the cautious through hard drive crashes, plus teaching classes on how to survive when the monarchy collapses. Dominant, delusional, prominent pacifist, musical masochists, and wonder why they're not moving you. Dining on consequences of the ludicrous with a side of foolishness. Then you got the nerve to rock a crucifix. Lost your usefulness, so unscrupulous is humorous. My job's devouring, not amusing you. Sorry if I'm losing you, I speak for the abandoned and I'm candid. Clashing with demigods is the way I planned it, damn it.
I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do!
All right, we're going to keep it moving with another day. You know, I hope y'all enjoying the album so far. I'm really glad I get to share this joint with you guys. And, you know, I really appreciate you being on the journey with me. We got a couple joints left, and, you know, then we got one joint left, and then we going to go into the new video. So I hope y'all are prepared for the new video because it's super hot. It's really nice. But the next joint is called Another Day. And I believe I played this for y'all a couple weeks back. But this joint is called Another Day, featuring my sister-in-law, Tish. Another Day. Yeah, it is kind of mean, right, Chad? You lost your usefulness. Yeah, I'm not sure what's coming, but I'm sure I can handle it. Illuminated path by the flicker of candle wicks. We prop up meaningless trinkets with our mantle bricks. Some doors ajar, but with others the handle sticks. Show me the walls of your mind, I'll show what a vandal is. Dive into the cesspool and swim with the scandalous. Consciously out of step with all of the fashion trends. Show me a relationship and I'll show what an actor is. Looks like I need a refill. Wrote on my heart's page. Sick of trying to dig a tunnel out of this dark age. My moniker is 3 parts compassion, 1 part rage. Colluding with binge attacks, the kickback of a 12 gauge. Staggering the stand, overcome by this art days. Cloudy with a chance of self-esteem in my art days. Don't know which way to go in this dark maze. Is this the place reality and sanity part ways? Yeah, so that was Another Day. And we've come to the part of the show where I show you guys the new video. The new video this is the last song on the album. It's only 11 songs. It's about 35 minutes, 33 minutes, something like that. And, but the album, if you listen to it, even, you know, how I'm playing it with you guys today, the album is meant to be listened to in one sitting. It's not meant to be broken up how we're breaking it up right now. And, so when the album is, you know, in your hands, I do want you guys to sit down with it and listen to it as one piece, because it's meant to be, as we talked about, you know, a couple weeks ago or last week, I believe. The album is meant to be an experience. It's meant to take you kind of into my world and into my mind, and definitely a headphone album as well. You know, like, listen to it in headphones. There's a lot of things panning. There's a lot of things bouncing back and forth in the headphones, and it'll be a real experience for you. So I really want you guys to check it out and listen to it in headphones and, you know, really like take in the experience. And then, you know, I want you to, you know, hit me, you know, with DM, hit me, whatever, and let me know, you know, what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like in that form. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I really want you guys to, you know, take it in as a complete piece, because that's how it was made and that's how it's meant to be taken. But so we've come to the end of the album, the last song, and being the last song, I got a video for y'all, brand new video directed by my man Blueprint, shot here in the beautiful downtown of Columbus, Ohio. And this song is called The Depth. And yeah, it's a very important song, I believe, and I think, you know, it'll resonate with a lot of people. I think, you know, it's definitely a great album closer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank y'all for listening to this, and I will be back after this. If you got any questions, because I'll do probably about 10 minutes answering questions after the video plays, and you know, we can do that. But here we go. The Depth, directed by Blueprint, final song on Autopilot. Here we go.
People who need people. All the luckiest people in the world.
Galaxy in hand, unlocking secrets of universes through verses. Feet propped on the ottoman. All the men I draw with, I fall with. We dispel summer just to bring autumn in. Fragments of sanity by the boatload, hoping to stay on deck. We sail in shuffle 52, cause we were dealt a hand of wave crashes. Seasick, the sound of the undertow could drown you. But my people stay Hercules. Although we hurt, we get our knees a little dusty and pray for peace. Cause we dream so vivid, it's vintage hype visuals. The colors pop from maxed out resolution. Let's make sure our seeds fan out and realize that our culture's where we need to start a revolution. Seek solutions found in the creases of unity. Embrace the challenges, seeing problems as opportunities. There's no promised land without you and me sinking in solidarity. Rescuing those sinking in status quo. I know that thinking is heresy, but it's presently a necessity. I can't achieve without you next to me, so let's move. The world's spinning and it is still. If you don't take advantage, then another man will. It's time to show what we about. Let's show the work of our hands and stop running our mouth. Keep it more, 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 keep it more. They raised the fence in hopes to keep the masses content, with the mask of security equipped. Opened up a door that they couldn't close, left freedom exposed, couldn't slam it shut, so now what? What? Forgiveness has a bitter taste. You don't realize your palate ain't prepared until you gotta swallow. There's enough blame to orbit the earth. For what it's worth, anger's empty and hollow. Hello, we know all of the pain they inflict. Nothing ever infected a brain like this. The depth of the betrayal can't be measured in leagues. We still achieved without a trick up the sleeve. And I believe our greatest days are still ahead if we can get the doubt. The tears shed are not in vain, no matter the amount. We may endure for a night, but the moonlight will slowly start to fade. Expect the joy that comes with morning light and do everything in your power to make the morning stay. It's up to you to make the moves, to be in position to catch the groove. None of us can do it alone. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, we can't lose. So let's move forward and grab the throne, and I'm gone. The world's spinning, even if it's still. If you don't take advantage, then another man will. It's time to show what we about. Let's show the work of our hands and stop running our mouth.
Yeah, man. So that's Autopilot. That's Autopilot, man. Like, that is the last song of the album. And that is Autopilot. You know, I hope you guys really enjoyed it, because it is one of the most important albums I think that I've made. And I definitely am super excited and super proud of everyone that has stuck with me, everyone that has assisted in this process. You know, shout out to my man Blueprint, always giving me the greatest advice, always, you know, pointing me in the right direction. Shout out to my wife, you know, for putting up with me, you know, for the last literally 5 years, being in my basement 3-4 hours a night, really trying to learn how to produce and get this shit like right, you know what I'm saying? So, and spending all this money, you know, to get you guys some good product. But this album is definitely something that's super important, and you know, I really hope that you guys believe that it stands up, you know, next to the Celestial Clockworks and the, you know, all of my albums, you know what I'm saying? The Got Lyrics and, you know, like the Capture the Suns. Like, you know, I really hope that you guys enjoy this album, because it's very special to me. And I'm really grateful, you know, for everybody that has supported me along this long journey. So if you haven't pre-ordered, you know, the album is still available for pre-order. I sent out the first wave of CDs. My vinyl should be here hopefully Sunday, and you know, I'll get those out next week. But you know, I'm really proud of the record. I'm really super proud, and you know, I hope you guys are proud of me, you know, listening to it. So does anybody have any questions? I got another like 5 or 10 minutes that I'm gonna kill. You know, like, you got any questions, anything you want to ask about the album, any explanations of songs or anything? Anybody got anything they want to toss in here? Because I can just go on and on about how super excited and proud I am of the record. I could just keep talking, you know what I'm saying? So hit me with some questions in the comments or hit me with your, you know, like your thoughts of the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ish says, hell yeah, thank you for the early share. Jason says, it was beautiful. Man, I really appreciate that. Gareth gives me a round of applause. Man, I appreciate that. You know, Gareth also says, positive message to finish on. Positive message to finish on. You know, like, thank you. Chad says it's top 5 already for me. I appreciate that, because Chad, like, a lot of people don't know, like, Chad has always been a supporter of everything Weightless for a very, very long time. He's he's a Columbus, well, not a Columbus, but an Ohio, native, and he was at some of our first shows, and he's been riding with me for this whole 20-year stint, man. So, whenever Chad says something is dope, I really take that shit to heart, because Chad he does his homework, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate him. I really appreciate Jason. Jason's been around for a minute. Jason Swinder's been around for a minute. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys for sticking with me. But if we don't have no questions, I don't see no questions coming, you know what I'm saying? Cario says, I look forward to re-listening. Love the work and the growth. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I always try to grow. Always try to grow. Always try to keep it, keep it going up. You know what I'm saying? Getting into the video, getting into, photos, getting into all of this. It's been a definite journey. So I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. And if you feel like it, if any of you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to do an encore listening party on Instagram in about 30 minutes. So if you want to follow me over there, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on over there. But again, I really appreciate you guys. Like, Beats and B-Sides has been a godsend, and it will continue after the album. It's not just for the album. I'm going to continue doing Beats and B-Sides every Friday, and we'll go back to doing, oh, Jason has a question. What's your question, Jason? What's your question? We're going to continue doing, the tribute shows. I think the next one I'm going to do is an orphanage tribute show. Now, because a lot of my friends are super big artists, hopefully Facebook won't cut me off when I play some songs. But I'm going to try to find some unreleased joints that, I have from Idea. I got some unreleased freestyles actually from Idea, from his mom, Kathy, which, she was like a mother to us on tour. Jason said, who killed Tommy's boy? I have no idea. I have no idea, sir. I have no idea. But, yeah, so, the next joint that I do, and it won't be next Friday. Next Friday, I'm taking a week off, and just kind of chilling. But I'll continue to promote Autopilot. And, oh, what was your question, Gareth? Did I miss your question? What was it? I gotta scroll a lot. It's a lot of comments on here. I gotta do a lot of scrolling. What was your question, Gareth? Let's see. I love the ruthlessness. What was your question, Gareth? I'm sorry, man. I missed the question. Do you know what it was? Can you tell me off the top of your head what your question was? And I'll answer it right now. I promise. I got about 2 more minutes before I got to get ready for the IG thing. I'm scrolling up. But thank you guys so much, man. Like, this really means a lot that you have, stuck with me and been here. You know what I'm saying? Like Gareth, Chad, Jason, like those 3 definitely are every Beats and B-Sides. Checking it out, listening. Hugo as well. Does anyone help with beat influences? That was Gareth's question. As far as production, man, I've been around some of the greats, man. Like, I've been around LP, I've been around RJ, I've been around Blueprint, I've been around Prism, I've been around some of the greats. I've been around Ant, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen some of the greatest beats be made, and I've been around Rashad, who's a dope producer here in Columbus. I've been around a lot of these cats, and the thing about production for me, see, I'm still old school, so I still think in the way of originality. I still think that even if I'm going to start producing, I can't sound like Pete Rock. I can't sound like Blueprint. I can't sound like Blockhead. I can't sound like LP. I have to sound like me. So, but they definitely encouraged me in many ways to continue to pursue, you know, to continue to pursue production and to continue to keep developing and finding my own path. Some of my favorite producers, you know, like Just Blaze and Kanye West and 45 King and, you know, like some of the bigger name producers, Timbaland, you know, like they've always inspired me just in finding my own sound. And I believe that I found it with this album. But I'm already halfway through my next album, so you're gonna get some different shit, you know. You're gonna get something else. I'm still growing. I'm still pursuing perfection as close as I can get it. You know what I mean? So, but in saying that, I really appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna go on IG, Illogic614 on Instagram if you want to check out the release, the listening party on there. If you want to get a second listen of the album, and there won't be any videos for that for Instagram, so you guys got a treat here. But again, thank y'all so much. And if you haven't got Autopilot yet, it is still available for pre-order. And yeah, thank y'all so much, man. Peace. Have a good night.